The final installment of the Hobbit franchise hits theaters this week, building on the global success of the 5 previous films that have grossed $4.9 billion worldwide.
You've won the mountain, is that not enough?
The Hobbit, The Battle of 5 Armies, concludes the story of Bilbo Baggins as he helps the small band of dwarfs defend their kingdom from invaders. Director Peter Jackson has mixed feelings about ending the journey that began in 1997.
I came to reclaim something of mine.
I guess we've gone full circle. We've gone sort of full circle backwards,
yes.
making them out of sequence, of course, because the Lord of the Rings followed the Hobbit as books. It feels like we've finished just a big job, and hopefully it's a job well done and time to move on.
What can anyone do?
Martin Freeman, who plays Bilbo, had to double check that this was really the end.
I had to check with Peter, actually. As I was walking away saying goodbye, I was like, is that really goodbye? Because he has a reputation for, you know, bringing you back just when you thought you were out. He brings you back in. And I said, is this really goodbye? And he went, yeah, it really is. I said, you sure? Because I thought maybe I'll be getting a call in a year's time saying, you know, The Hobbit Part 7.
Scenes for all 3 of the Hobbit films were shot together over 4 years. Star Ian McKellen says following the storyline on set was a real challenge.
I must confess, and other actors feel the same, that we didn't always know when we were filming exactly what was going on, you know? And what part of the story was this when suddenly an orc was running at you? Was it at the beginning of the film or at the end?
Jackson says technology made shooting some of the epic battle scenes much easier this time around.
To be honest, this is probably easier than the Lord of the Rings battles, because in those days we couldn't do as much with the computers, and so we had to have hundreds and hundreds of extras that, in hot costumes and people fainting and people being carried off the set. With CGI, you get... One, you can control the battles more, plus I can film them myself. I can be on a virtual set with a camera and actually be the cinematographer, which I was of the battle scenes in this film. So I kind of I think the technology makes it a little bit easier and it makes it more fun.
How shall this day end?
In Hollywood, Adam Housley, Fox News.